that you are a constant, everlasting source of happiness for yourself. Other things can give you happiness for a while and go away. So two things. Things give us happiness. Some give more happiness, some give less happiness. But what gives us maximum happiness is the self itself, Atma. And things can give us happiness sometimes they may not give us happiness. But what gives us unfailingly, certainly gives us happiness all the time, it is the Atma. These two things have to be proved. What argument can you show? So there's an argument to show that. First, things which give us happiness, we like them. Food which gives you pleasure, you like that. Places, like this place, you like it, it gives you happiness. Persons will give you happiness, you like them. And conversely, that which we do not like, that which does not give us happiness, we don't like it. Now, of all the things that give us happiness, we like that more which gives us more happiness. So, I give this example. A mother loves the child, and the child has toys. And the mother loves the toys of the child also. Now, whom does she love more, the child or the toys? We'll say the child. In fact, the toys are loved because, not that she's interested in playing with the toys, it's because they belong to the child. They're related to the one she loves. So the one which is loved for the sake of another is loved less than that another. Let me repeat that. The toys are loved for the sake of the child, so the toys are loved less than the child. Who gives her more happiness? Remember, what gives me happiness, I love. So if the toys are loved less and the child is loved more, who is giving me more happiness? The child. So whatever is loved for the sake of another is loved less than the other, and whatever is loved less gives me less happiness. Whatever is loved more gives me more happiness. Now he is going to say that everything is loved for the sake of the self, for the Atman, and therefore everything is loved less than the Atman. That which is loved less gives me less happiness. That which is loved more gives me more happiness. Then everything gives me less happiness. All the things that we love give me less happiness. The love which I have for the Atman gives me most happiness, because it's the maximum love. Maximum love means maximum happiness. Everything is loved for the sake of the Atman. You see the loop there. Now you might say, no, that's not true. I love things for their own sake, not for myself. So that nice example is that there was this young man who had a high-paying job in a multinational corporation. He said, I love my job. So somebody asked him, oh, so you love your job, then will you do it for free? We will not get the salary. You have this choice. You get the money, you get a lot of money from the job. So there's the money and there's the job. Now if I give you a choice, do the job, no money, or take the money, no job, what will you dare to do? He said, no, I need the money. So I enjoy the job, but more important is the money. I love the money more than the job. Which gives me more happiness? Money gives me more happiness. But then, suppose you have the money, whatever money you are earning, you have the money, but you can't spend it. It just be yours. You can't get anything in return for it. No, I need to spend it. I need to buy things for my family, for my friends and all. So, then you love the things which money can buy more than the money itself? Yes, of course. Money by itself is no meaning. So the things, I love them more. All right. You can have the things which you want to buy, but they will be given to people. But those people you can have the things, but you can't use them, you can't give them to anybody. No, that is also not possible. I have to use them, or I have to give them to my family, my friends and everybody. Alright, that means you love your family and friends and more than the things. Well, let's go further. You will be able to give those things to all those people, but they won't be your family anymore. It's just some random family. No, they have to be my family. My wife and children, or husband, wife and children, father, mother, I have to give it to them. Then it must be yours. See, ultimately it comes back to I. It's connected to me. The family is loved. See, the job is loved for the sake of the money, which gives me more happiness. Money is loved for the sake of the things it buys, which gives me more happiness. The things are loved for the sake of the people for whom they are bought, which gives me more happiness. The people are loved because they are connected to me, which gives me more happiness. Me. Yes. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's a very selfish way of thinking. Well, yes, but that's how people think. There's nothing wrong with that. What is wrong is our wrong idea of the self. What Vedanta does is, it changes our idea of the self and it makes it the self of all, which we will see. Then it seems at first glance most selfish, it will become most selfless. Because the self that you love is the self of all actually. So that's the first argument. The first argument is, what gives maximum happiness? The self gives maximum happiness. Because things are loved because they give us happiness. Everything is loved for the sake of the self. Then the self is loved most of all. And that which is loved more is because it gives more happiness. In that sense, we don't think that way. It sounds very odd. But the fact is that all our joy, all our pleasure is derived from the self.